In the first 6 months of this year of 2020, the economy grew at its fastest rate in last 40 years. A lot of Americans are back on their feet. And it shows in the mortgage delinquencies dropping to below 5.5%, from the pandemic levels being over 8%. The percentage of renter households that have also fallen back on being behind is from 19.4 to 15.4 since the beginning of the year. President Biden and the entire administration is very sensitive and is talking very loudly about making housing affordable to the masses. Why is this so important right now? With property values, according to Case-Shiller Home Price Index, prices went up 18.2% year over year nationwide, obviously taking a lot of potential home buyers or wanting to be home buyers out of the game. They simply cannot afford buying anymore. So with the very expensive proposition that the administration has in front of the Congress, there are hopefully going to be very soon steps seen in helping the low to moderate income earners getting a chance to becoming homeowners. One of them will be Freddie Mac's reduction of down payment requirement on 2 to 4 unit buildings to first-time homebuyer, going back to 5%. Mind you, now it's at 20%. It also is about creating the Federal Finance Bank, which will help finance multi-unit properties at similar loan terms as 2 to 4 unit buildings currently are financed by HUD, by the FHA mortgages. It is also at building within specific low to moderate census tract zones throughout the country, and many more. I will be definitely keeping you posted on how things progress with this proposal. In other news, talking about making it more affordable to especially first-time homebuyer, first responders, and teachers, the Cook County program has now been expanded to Chicago as well. We have a down payment assistance equal to 5% of the loan amount, not purchase price, but loan amount given to all first-time home buyers. That's forgiven after 3 years of being in the property. And first responders and teachers will receive an additional 1% of that loan amount as a gratitude for their service. Unfortunately, Labor Day brought phenomenal weather and a ton of rest. It didn't bring phenomenal employment data information. The employment report was quite disappointing. Economists anticipated 750,000 jobs added to the economy in the month of August. There were only 235 reported. Unemployment did drop from 5.4 to 5.2%, but 5.7 million people, believe it or not, have not been looking for a job in the last 4 weeks. With the extended unemployment benefits coming to an end very shortly, we shall see these numbers be a little truer picture of where we stand. As mentioned, Case-Shiller Home Price Index showed phenomenal growth in property value appreciation, but as caveat, just to let you know, 33%, almost 33% of all buyers in the last 12 months were investors. And as prices are going higher, investors are buying these properties. They're having to raise rents, which we've talked about in our previous episodes. All that means that renting is less and less affordable, with New York City leading the prime here. Existing home sales dropped a little bit, but that's not because of lack of demand, but rather of lack of inventory or very low inventories. Although in some cities we already are starting to see a little bit of stabilization. And multiple offers, 20 plus offers on one property may not be, thank God, the reality for much longer. That's all I had for you this week. Hope you enjoyed the shortened week, the first week of September. Have a great day. Beata Bukowski, Fairway Independent Mortgage.